Friends, today I'd like to discuss the iron palm training that's required for How family Praying Mantis. Now, as I mentioned in the article below the video, the techniques found in TaiGP and Chuanzhi make up many of the iron palm techniques found in the How family. Now, you're also going to find iron palm methods in Jiao 1, Jiao 3, and Jiao 6. So these are also used, of course, in any of the Meiwa or Taiji Meiwa systems. So today I'd like to introduce you to the striking method I use on the bag to train these different things. For example, what's known as the yin palm. The yin palm is this surface, the actual palmar surface of the hand. And it's simply a lift and drop. Now you want to kind of pull your fingers back so that they don't slap the bag, which really stings. You want the emphasis to be on this palmar surface. So lift and drop. And you're going to see this in this type of a movement, where we're striking either to the point between the eyes with the palm and the forehead to cause concussive force and cause the brain to strike the front and the back of the skull casing. We also do this to the chest, and this is generally where I will demonstrate it on new students, because they see this slap and they think, oh, okay, well, he's doing a slap in the air. What's that really going to do? Well, generally, when I start introducing this, I will show them what just a small slap like that into the bag does against their chest. Usually the upper part of the deltoid. And what I do when I hit them is my purpose in that is to leave a red welt the size of my palm and fingers on their chest. Something that they're going to remember in their training days to come. Now, I don't do it hard enough to cause internal damage because I've practiced this technique for decades. So I can do it with some accuracy. I'm not suggesting that you do it yourself to other people. That could cause some real problems. So, the yin palm strike. Simply slapping the bag. Now, we have techniques known as the overturned palm and the throwing palm. And in those cases, you're going to want to turn your hand over and strike again. Now, you'll notice how I cup my hand. Again, this is to keep my fingers from whipping and damaging the joints. Because I would suggest when you do iron palm training that you do 50 strikes each hand on each surface of the palm that I'm going to demonstrate. So the overturned palm, this strike, the lifting yin strike, which is a slap with the back of the palm, and in this case the fingers, but it goes to the groin. And we train that with the overturned hand striking. And again, just lift and drop. You don't need to try to crush the bag, especially since my bag is filled with BBs. You do that too many times with a bag filled with BBs and you're going to be having to take yourself out of training because your hands are going to be really messed up. So the rule to iron palm is slow daily conditioning. The third surface is the edge of the palm. And this is used in the techniques known as the thrust palm, or lifting and thrusting the palms. The take treasure from the sea bottom or lifting yin strike. All three of those employ the edge of the palm, and that's between the bone of the wrist, the bone where the little finger connects, right in the middle, this nice fatty area. And again, you're just chopping. And notice again, when I strike, anytime I strike the bag, I have my fingers lifted away from the bag so that they're not whipping into it and I'm doing damage to the fingertips or the sides of the finger. So once again, and here's how I practice the iron palm trading. A high horse stance, lift, strike, 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 strike. That's one repetition. And I'll do 50 of those, each surface 50 repetitions. From the side, drop, 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 drop. It's that simple.